Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and if this video has found you and you felt called to click on it, it is for you. You could be any star sign, you can never have watched a tarot video in your life, but you just feel called to sit and watch me talk for 5 or 10 minutes. Welcome. Let's see, what is happening for you in the week ahead? What's coming in? Firstly, you have the Two of Pentacles. You have a very busy week. Two of Pentacles is, she's juggling. There's a lot going on. Your hands are full. There's a lot happening around you. A lot to keep up with. The Wheel of Fortune. This is good luck, good karma, and just things flowing very nicely. This is like if you're driving, you get all green lights. If you need a parking space, you pull up to where you're parking and there's just one perfectly waiting outside of where you're going. It's just all happy coincidences, big and small, that all add up. But more than anything, the thing I like about the Wheel of Fortune is the energy that you're in when you get it. And it's almost like, I don't know, this is a weird thing to say, and it won't resonate if you don't like your birthday, but I was gonna say it's almost like it's your birthday. I don't know, I don't like my birthday as I've grown up, but like when you're little and it's your birthday and you're like, ooh, it's that feeling of things are moving. And I'm even thinking that with those like flags and stuff, it's this happy momentum happening with that Wheel of Fortune of just being in a good mood and then seeing that kind of unfolding around you. Everyone else seems to be reflecting that too. It's probably a really bad way to explain it, but it's almost like as well, I feel like lots of serendipitous and very specific weird coincidences happening where you just feel like you are where you're supposed to be and things are happening as they should, especially if you've been questioning that. If you've been questioning recently, am I where I'm supposed to be? Have I done something wrong somewhere along the way? Did I make a wrong turn? You're going to realize this week you are exactly where you're supposed to be, which is really refreshing. King of Wands here, I like the King of Wands. It's like fake it till you make it. It's embodying the energy of the person you want to become. And then you kind of realize you can become anyone you want. Just decide, you know, you are who you choose to be, and there's something where you are realizing the power of your decision and how you act and the control you have over the way in which the world perceives you. There's something where you're realizing just how powerful you are. Then you have the King of Swords. King of Swords can be quite unemotional. There might be something where you're learning to switch your emotions on and off, like a vampire in the Vampire Diaries. You're well aware that you have a lot of feelings, you have a lot of emotions, and they are human. But also sometimes it can be very productive or very healthy to know when they aren't benefiting you and realize that you do have the power to just go click. I feel like some of you are like, this is King of Swords. It almost feels very, very liberating for you to kind of go cold. And this is not advice I would usually give, because humans are emotional, we're supposed to have emotions, but there's something where, especially if you've been very emotional recently, you're going to find yourself switching off for a second and being able to look at things from a very intellectual, factual standpoint and see things as they truly are, outside of emotions, outside of love and feelings. There's balance, and I feel like you're now switching into the other side of it and going, oh, and you're seeing life from a very black and white paper standpoint. And I don't know what that's about, but with the King of Wands right next to it, if you're single, if you're dating, if there's someone around you, you're seeing them for who they truly are and very clear, black and white. It doesn't necessarily mean that's a bad thing, just taking the rose-colored glasses off maybe. Clarify the Two of Pentacles. You have the Nine of Cups and the Seven of Cups. So Nine of Cups is emotional contentment, and it's like a hobby or a career where you're succeeding. You're very successful. But it's also very independent, so it's kind of like, oh, it's lonely at the top type of energy, because you may have prioritized a career or a passion for so long that became, all your life became about, and you may have like lost other parts of your life, like normal relationships or normal experiences, and there's something here with the Two of Pentacles now where you're juggling, because Seven of Cups, Nine of Cups, you're kind of weaving in a whole lot of stuff that you felt as if you missed out on, a whole lot of experiences you never got to have. You could have a bucket list you're working through, and you're trying to keep up with it whilst also not letting go of your normal passion and routines. And that's why you're finding yourself very busy, because you're trying either to keep yourself busy, but you're also trying to, it's like you feel as if you're behind and you need to catch up, and you're not behind in any way. And that's kind of tying in as well with the Wheel of Fortune, where I said some of you feel like you may have taken a wrong path at some point, and this week you're going to realize you haven't. There's something, you are not ever behind, you can't be, and you've never taken a wrong path, wrong decision. There isn't any. It's just what you want to do, where you want to go. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. You have Ace of Swords, you have Four of Wands. Ace of Swords is clarity, honesty, truth, communication. With the Four of Wands, some of you could be getting engaged very soon, and it's almost like with the Ace of Swords, instead of me getting that as like clarity, I'm really getting a huge question is coming in. Whether that be someone asks you to get married, someone asks you to move in with them, there's something with the Wheel of Fortune being changed, and with the Ace of Swords in this, there's a huge question, but it's something that you will be celebrating also. There's something worth celebrating. Clarify the King of Wands. You have the Knight of Wands and the Magician. Bless me, sorry. Knight of Wands, very passionate, very quick, very Knight of Wands is like my player card. If you were asking me about a person, is this person wanting commitment, to settle down, and the Knight of Wands comes out, I'd tell you no. But it's under the King of Wands, and then it's got the Magician. Somebody's manifesting. Either you're manifesting yourself to become a King of Wands out of a Knight of Wands. You're feeling into that. You're embodying the energy of a king, when you only right now might feel like a knight. Or you could even be manifesting that somebody else turns into a King of Wands around you. You're like, yeah, you're alright, but you're a bit young. You're a bit, like there's something where you are, because the Magician is all about manifestation and manipulating the energies, and I just feel as if when you see someone a certain way, when you believe in someone, when you see their potential, and you speak that to them and you show them what they're capable of becoming, they can become it. And don't get me wrong, that's not me like saying to change someone. You shouldn't have to train someone to be fit for you. You know, partners aren't dogs. But there's just something here where you believing in someone and seeing the light in themselves that they don't see is going to be very impactful for them. Clarify the King of Swords. You have the Seven of Wands with the King of Swords. Yes, this is what I like. I wouldn't usually tell anybody to turn their emotions off. However, with the Seven of Wands, it's you protecting yourself. Seven of Wands, persevering, standing up for yourself, protecting. Self-defense also I'm getting. And the way you're doing that is by turning your emotions off and not letting someone get to you. You can't, no one can get to you if you don't let them, right? What's that saying? It's like water can only sink a ship if it gets inside, and that's this King of Swords. You're being cold on the outside, you're not letting that water get in because you know it's not worth it. Seven of Wands, you're protecting yourself. King of Swords also being very smart and very like black and white thinking. I feel like you're smart enough to know also it's like killing two birds with one stone, because in you turning your emotions off and not caring, that's also going to upset someone. If someone is trying to get to you and you're not letting them, not only does that help you because you've not been upset by them, but it upsets them back. Like you're reflecting the energy back onto them, because they're going to be like, oh, aren't you upset? Didn't know how your feelings? Okay, I'm going to try harder. And then they try to push harder and, oh, you're still not bothered? And they get meaner and meaner, and it just keeps backfiring. And they realize, oh, you're untouchable. I can't upset you. Okay, I give up. Toodles. Like there's something where it's going to reflect back onto them. Bouncing back. Return to sender. I really like that. You've got a force field around you protecting you from someone else's negative energy, but it's also bouncing back onto them. reflecting all their harsh judgments, negative comments, or some of you it's even I just get this energy of like I've lost it. It's left me. Whatever I was about to say left. You weren't supposed to hear it. I'm going to wrap your reading up here. You have the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. So there is also something about love. There's something here. I feel like that could be the King of Wands, Knight of Wands. And it could also be very much mirrored as well, where you see someone's light and best version of themselves and they see that in you as well. And you're both kind of manifesting and bringing that out in each other at the same time. And that's why the Knight of Wands is there, is because you're very passionate about seeing progress in each other. It's very interesting. I wouldn't usually read the Knight of Wands like that at all. There's a lot of excitement and passion to kind of see each other's paths unfold, rather than if you've been in a relationship before and you've experienced jealousy or any like negative like envy, right? This is the opposite. This is like you and this person want each other to be passionate, to succeed, to move forwards in your careers, and you're both like egging each other on. And the more you both go, the further you go. Like the further you go, the further they go. Like I don't know how to explain that. It's like almost like not a relay race, that wouldn't make sense, but I don't know, I'm seeing someone like on a skateboard being pulled, but then like it swaps and the other person's pulling the person on the skateboard, and then you're both like taking turns, tag team. I don't know what I'm trying to say, apart from like there's a very healthy relationship you're in or coming into where you both really want the best for each other, genuinely. You want to see each other succeed. It's not a competition. You're raising each other up each time. Each time one of you succeeds, like you're both moving up in the world. I really love that. It might not even be a relationship, it could be a business partner, it could be someone you're very close to that's working with you or something, but you're both lifting each other up and getting higher and higher in your career, in your like finances too. I really like this. I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated, or you know it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Tool Tarot Tuesdays.